Palmolive Beauty Box Theater, starring Jessica Dragonette with Al Goodman's orchestra. Presented each Wednesday night by the makers of Palmolive soap. Tonight, the story of the captivating young Hungarian countess who scorned the love of dukes, yet gave her heart to her servants. Jessica Dragonette in The Countess Maritza.
One and all I say. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your letters have chosen Countess Maritza as our love story for tonight. Of unusual interest is the fact that one of the composers is our own Al Goodman, and Theodore Webb returns to the Beauty Box Theater tonight to sing the role of the romantic Count Tassilo. The Count, you know, is so deeply in love with the bewitching Countess that he has dropped his title and taken the job of overseer of her estate just to be near her. Our scene is the courtyard of the Countess Maritza's chateau outside Budapest. The gypsies have gathered to welcome the Countess Maritza home after many months of travel through Europe.
Follow me, to the woodland tree. Follow where the wild bird sings, where the gypsy music rings. There without a care you'll find me. Follow me, to the woodland tree. Follow where the wild bird sings, where the gypsy music rings. Follow one and one. I'm happy you'll be safe.
The Countess will be glad to see us gypsies again. She knows we're not after her money. They say everyone else is.
It's too bad she's very pretty. She should have a lover.
Count Tassilo. You must love Countess Maritza very much to leave your own estate and work here as her overseer.
I do love her, Rosa, but she won't give love a chance. Runs from every man who looks twice at her. As her old nurse, you probably know that better than I do.
I think if she looks twice at you, she will not run so fast. You are very handsome, Count Tassilo.
Now, Rosa, behave yourself. And don't call me Count Tassilo.
Oh, forgive, Mr. Overseer. I shall not do it again.
All right, Rosa, I believe you.
Here she comes.
Where's the Countess, all right?
Driving her own car.
Is that cloud of dust the Countess?
Yes, Overseer.
That's a nasty curve in the road ahead of her. She'll never make it at that speed.
Maritza, she would drive those four horses on a tightrope. There, you see.
I see she's as reckless as she's beautiful. Welcome home, Countess.
We gypsies have missed you. Servus. And thank you and greetings to you all, my people. Oh, it's good to be home.
We're glad to have you.
Gypsies, I've been lonesome for the sound of your laughter and for the wild, throbbing melody of your song.
very happy away from home. When people were nice to me, it was only too plain that they were after my money. Here I know I'm among friends who love me for myself. So let me forget the rest and sing and dance and be happy.
You have heard, gypsies. Come, sing.
Follow me, through the woodland free. Follow where
May I present my respects to you, Countess. I am Tassilo, your new overseer.
Oh, I see. And what report have you to make, Tassilo? What have you done as my overseer?
I've tried to make a few minor improvements, Countess. That road you drove over just now, it's a treacherous one.
Oh, really?
We should cut it back into the hillside and bank the curve to eliminate danger for you, Countess.
Oh, but it would spoil my lovely mountain.
I don't think so. There's another thing I think we ought to...
Oh, but not today, Tassilo. I'm tired. Tomorrow morning early, we will ride over the estate, and you can show me just how things are going.
I shall be delighted, Countess. At what time?
At 8 o'clock. Come, Rosa, dear. I must go in and get this dust off me.
Yes, Excellency, I come.
So, he wants to fix my mountain, does he? Oh, Tassilo, this valley seems more beautiful every time I see it.
But, Countess, this is the third day we've inspected this part of the estate. I've already told you all my recommendations for changes.
Oh, and here we are at this lovely little creek again. Oh, why can't you sympathize with my feeling about it?
But look at the damage it's caused. The peasants who live on your estate have already complained. Floods their wheat fields in spring and makes planting late.
Oh, but it's beautiful in spring, Tassilo. The water boils down over the rocks and pounds into the valley below.
Yes, and washes away the topsoil. Now it...
Oh, but I won't listen to you. For once, I'm going to have my way. Have you no feeling, no sentiment? I love the deep slaty blue of the pools, the rocks all slippery with moss, and the little winding, dusty roads that
And the
go...
pine trees with the wind singing through them. What would you say if I told you I did feel all that? And more, too. That I hate the way the world is getting hard.
Oh, really?
Laughing at sentiment and love as things of another age.
Why, Tassilo.
Forgetting that without love, the world would be as cold as the moon.
Why is the world so changed today? Why does it seem joyous and gay? Skies never were quite so blue. Love seems to have time so new. Love in my heart awakens as flowers bloom in May.
That is no story I'm told. I know in my heart every word. That's what they all say. They're all sweet and white. They're in love at sight.
Oh, what fools these mortals be! The cap and bells they should wear.
Oh, it's sighing how they love you, fools of Vanity Fair.
If that stupid cherub Cupid ne'er a victim had found, all life would be worth living.
Well, it's interesting to find wisdom in a man so young. To see you have enough moral courage to say what you think. Perhaps your physical courage is as great. If it is, race me across the creek. Here I go.
You can't jump that creek, Countess. The rocks are far too slippery for the horse. You'll fall and break your neck.
Oh, not I, Tassilo. Watch me.
Maritza, you mustn't. Look out! Maritza! Maritza, darling, are you hurt? Open your eyes.
Oh, Tassilo. Tassilo.
Maritza, are you hurt?
Tassilo. The horse slipped. I fell.
Oh, Maritza, my darling. These treacherous rocks. I was afraid you were killed. The sight of you crumpled up there. Oh, my dearest.
What are you saying?
Here, rest in my arms. How young you are. How beautiful. And how I love you, dearest Maritza.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yes, that I love you.
That you love me?
With all my heart.
You, my servant? So, you too are mad with my money.
Maritza, you love me too. I saw it in your eyes. I heard it in your voice when you whispered Tassilo.
Trying to turn an accident into a miracle. Imagining I'd fall into your arms, bringing my fortune with me.
Do you really believe that's what I want?
Oh, it makes little difference to me what you want. Call for your wages tomorrow. Bring the accounts with you so that I can see how things stand. There was a lot of money to handle.
Is that all you can think of, money? Do you imagine no man can see the brightness of your eyes without thinking of your diamonds?
Oh, go at once.
Oh, you're blind, blinded by the glitter of your own jewels. How lonely you'll be, Maritza.
Lonely, but true to myself at least.
I'd rather be a gypsy.
Well, then go, join them.
With pleasure, and yet with sadness. Sadness because you've shut your eyes to the most important thing in life. Love, Maritza. But what's the use? I'll take your advice and join the gypsies. They know a man's heart. They're free to be alive, to play and sing and love.
Welcome to our campfire. Nathaniel, come sing with us.
Play, gypsies, on gypsies, play while you may. We're gypsies, one and all, I say. And throughout youth, Maytime, love, playtime, heart ever gay. We only live for just one day. Oh, with a pleasure guides, all the future hides. Love, the only loving youth, a gypsy, oh so strange. Play, gypsies, dance, gypsies, play while you may. We're gypsies, one and all, I say.
Tassilo and the Countess Maritza have parted in anger, but love stories never end that way. We'll see what happens in just a few seconds. Let's join the Countess Maritza as she sits waiting for her discharged overseer, Tassilo, to turn in his accounts. Maritza has just called in her old gypsy nurse, Rosa.
Rosa,
Yes,
the new overseer will be here for his salary today. I have discharged him.
Discharged him?
Yes.
Oh, I am so sorry to know that. He has done much for you and for the people of your estate. He is a fine man.
Too fine for an overseer, Rosa. The fellow fancied himself a count.
Ah, so that is the way of things. Did he say he loved you, Maritza?
Love? Why, he doesn't know what the word means. All he wants is to get his hands on my estate.
Oh, but this one, he at least can run it.
Well, perhaps you're right, Rosa, but he went too far.
Oh, it may be he is in love with you. It may be that you are in love with him.
Rosa, such foolishness from you. I've been in all the courts of Europe. I've seen what they call love. Well, I want none of it.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning, Tassilo. I've been expecting you.
I've brought you the accounts. You'll find everything right, I think. My respects to Your Excellency.
But, Tassilo, you're not going away so abruptly.
Yes, Countess.
I've not had time to look at these papers. They may not be in the order that I...
Very well, Your Excellency.
But where are you off to that you're in such a hurry?
I go with the gypsies. Their wagons await me outside.
The gypsies. You're really too good for them, Tassilo.
But not good enough for you, Countess.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Are you through examining the papers, Your Excellency?
Yes, of course. Oh, do go on. Don't let me keep you from your precious gypsies.
I won't. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Oh, Tassilo.
Maritza. Maritza, what is the matter, child? What is it?
Oh, nothing, Rosa. Only he was so unpleasant. Just what you'd expect from that type of person.
What did he say to you?
Well, he didn't say anything. It was his manner.
But you did not expect he would be full of sweet words.
No.
You did not think he would give you another chance to reject his love?
Oh, he doesn't love me. You should have seen him. His face dark and cold. He could hardly wait to be gone.
You did not suppose you could trample upon him as you have upon the others?
Oh, he's no different from the rest.
No?
What are you trying to tell me, Rosa?
That you love him, Maritza.
Love him?
Oh, you may fool yourself, child. But you cannot fool old Rosa. 3 days you have ridden over the estate with him, and each time you have come back with shining eyes. And I've heard you singing to yourself as you ran about the house. Is that not so?
Perhaps, Rosa.
And then when you came back last night, first you would be angry. You would go snatching a book from the table and putting it back severely in the bookcase.
Oh, Rosa.
And now you are unhappy. The lightness has gone from your voice. Your shoulders droop. Ah, Maritza, your heart tells you that you love him and that he loves you. But you will not listen.
You are right, Rosa. He does love me. I saw the hurt in his eyes today when I longed to touch his hand, to say, Tassilo, I love you. Oh, it doesn't make any difference to me if he's an overseer. How could it? Some strange fate has meant us for each other, caught us deep in love's spell. Rosa, I must find him before it's too late.
Of course it is.
Tell them to saddle my horse.
I will.
I must find Tassilo and tell him I love him with all my heart. Quick, I must go.
Come, Tassilo, don't look so unhappy. It's a beautiful day. The roads are long and full of interesting things to look at. And there's laughter on the lips of all gypsies.
For me, there's little to laugh at, Yashe. There's no humor in a heavy heart.
Perhaps if we sang for you.
Tassilo, where
Maritza,
are you?
here. Oh, my Maritza, is it really you?
Oh, Tassilo, I had to find you again. I couldn't let you go.
But half an hour ago...
Oh, 100 years ago, Tassilo. When you left, the world was suddenly empty. And for the first time in my life, I knew what it was to be lonely.
Oh, my dearest.
I'm no longer blind, Tassilo, no longer deaf to the voice of my heart. The call of love, why, it's for you and me. I have thought that love was not for me. Love is only for the free.
I cannot afford such luxury.
I give my heart where I please.
Dark eyes that I love so dearly, red lips speaking all too clearly, lure me not, I pray you. Love is for hearts that are truly free. Oh, if love could be for me.
Only gypsies know true love, like fire aglow. Tassilo, I love you so. Come at the call of love. Do not be too late, for with its tempting fate to hesitate.
For you, 'tis a summer day. All too soon it fades away in twilight gray. Then beauty forgets you.
Come at the call of love. Do not miss the kiss that love may bring you.
Love is the joy of living, so take what the gods are giving. All you will regret
Oh, my Maritza. To think I was unhappy a moment ago.
I love you, Tassilo. It doesn't matter if you're gypsy, overseer, or...
Forgive me, Countess. I could not help but overhear.
Yoshi.
I must. Tassilo is no common overseer. He is the great Count Tassilo.
Count Tassilo?
Yes, I was with him in the war.
Not the Count Tassilo who saved the 25th Battalion from annihilation.
The same.
Oh, Tassilo, Tassilo. Why did you come to my estate as an overseer?
Because I loved you, Maritza. Because I knew no other way to prove it to you than to be near you and to serve you. I hope that you gradually learn to believe in me and in my love for you.
Oh, Tassilo, my dearest, I do believe you. And I don't deserve to be so happy.
Now, instead of returning to my estate heartbroken, I shall come back with the love of my life, the girl of my dreams.
Oh, my darling.
Come, gypsies, a song. Song to the two happiest people in the world.
Play, gypsies, dance, gypsies, play while you may. We're gypsies, one and all, I say.
And who are you? Maytime, last Maytime, forever again. It is one and all, I say.
Oh, will, for pleasure guides, all the future hides.
Only rule all things, you must gypsy goes astray.
Play, gypsies, dance, gypsies, play while you may. We're gypsies, one and all,
And so we leave the Countess Maritza happy in the arms of her lover, Tassilo.
For next week, you've chosen my Maryland. Oh, it's a fascinating story of a girl whose heart was torn apart by the war between the states. The heroine is Barbara Frietchie, and the music you'll love. Do you remember? The same silver moon shining down through the trees.
The Countess Maritza was presented by a special arrangement with the Thames Whitmark Music Library. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.